Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, so welcome to my class again. Okay, today let's discuss about introducing culture, society, and politics. Okay, with the subtopic of making sense of our everyday experience. Okay, so in our module class, okay, we have three topic, which is the identity, the culture, and of course, the society. Okay, so let's discuss first about what is identity. Okay, so identity, based on your module, it is the distinctive characteristic that define an individual or shared by those belonging to a particular group. Okay. So people may have multiple identities depending on the group to which they belong. Okay. In a family, for instance, one identity can be that of a daughter, a son, brother, or sister. Okay. So in short, okay, pag sinabi natin identity class, okay, again, pag sinabi natin identity, pagkakakilanlan. Okay, so, ang tao daw, or ang isang tao daw, ay meron tayong tinatawag na multiple identities, depende sa kung anong grupo tayo nabibilang. Okay, so, a person may be a member of the student council. Okay, for example, he is the class president or he is the campus president, okay, or he is a member of club like Filipino club, Math club, or in any organization. Okay, so he or she may also be known as a football player or varsity player, like for example, basketball, volleyball. Okay, so we have music enthusiasts or enthusiastic. Okay, it's either member, she or he is a member of music dance, music club, or an organization. Okay, so next is identity can also be influenced by other factors, okay, such as sexual orientation, gender, okay, like for example, male, female, transgender, transsexual, intersex, or gender queer. Okay, and of course, nationality. Okay, so for example, we have Filipino, Japanese, French, etc. Okay, so here, dito sa Pilipinas, okay, kapag pumunta ka dito sa Pilipinas, ang matatawag tayo agad na mga, kapag ikaw ay nasa Philippines, ang tawag sa iyo ay Pilipino, tama? Or mga Pinoy. Yun yung identity natin. Diba? Okay. Next one is culture. Okay. Which is loosely defined as a society way of life. Okay, yun daw ang culture, which is loosely defined as a society way of life. Okay, provides the basis for forging identities. Okay, forging identities. It allows people to understand themselves in relation to others and provide them a lens through which they base what is considered the right way of doing things. There are material and non-material aspects associated with culture. Okay, one, clothes or pananamit. Two, music. And of course, food. That will be the example for materials culture. Okay, bakit nga ba? Okay, for example, ang clothes, di ba? Matatawag nating material thing. Ito, kasi nga, dawin pananamit pa lang natin. Asa tauso, agad-agad mapapansin nila, ito pala galing from the culture of Tausug. Kasi nga, yung pananamit niya ay meron tayong tinatawag na sablay, yatawi, okay, lapi for the boys. Next is music. We have kulintangan, tama? Kulintangan is from Mindanao, where particularly sa mga Tausug, tama? Okay, next is yung pagkain. Okay, bakit nga ba yung pagkain nasama dun sa material culture? Kasi nga, okay, dito sa Pilipinas, isa sa mga paboritong pagkain ng mga Pinoy ay ang adobo. Hindi mawawala ang adobo dito sa Pilipinas. Or kapag ikaw ay pumunta sa US, ano yung mga pagkain nila doon? Okay, like for example, burger, tama? Hamburger, or pumunta ka sa Italy, ano yung pagkain doon? Siyempre, yung mga pagkain doon, pasta. Okay, so yun yung tinatawag or kultura ng mga ibang lahi. Okay, so next, meron tayong tinatawag na interpretation of other behavior, okay, especially the basis of what we regard as right or wrong. That will be the example of non-material. Okay, another example of non-material is ano nga ba yung kultura? Iba yung kultura or iba yung kultura ng mga iba yung pag-uugali ng mga Tausug at ng mga ng mga Kristiyano or ng mga Muslim at ng mga Kristiyano. Okay, may mga Kristiyano, syempre, di ba? Okay, may mga mababait, may mga masasama, or ano yung ano nga ba yung itinuturo ng mga Muslim religion, ano yung tinuturo ng Christian religion. Okay, so through that, ma-identify natin yung tinatawag nating non-material dimension of culture. Okay, aside from what is generally regarded as Filipino culture, there are other subculture that exist in the Philippines, of course, depending on geographical origin, religion, and class, among others. Okay, all societies have some form of what we call subculture. Okay, for example, okay, ano yun yung subculture niyan? Meron tayong, dito sa Pilipinas class, meron tayong iba't ibang subculture or kultura na meron. Okay, meron tayong Tausug, Iyakan, Subanen, Ilonggo, Ifugao, Maranao, Maguindanao, ano pa? Okay, dito kaya nga marami tayong iba't ibang lingwahe dito sa Pilipinas. Kasi nga meron tayong iba't ibang kultura meron dito sa Pilipinas. Okay, sa society. Next topic natin is society. Okay, so ano nga ba itong society na to, class? Okay, pag sinabi nating society, it is referred to a group of people living in a community. Okay, according to Massemer and Page, it is a web of social relationship which is always changing. Okay, napapalitan ang society. Okay, ika nga, refer to a group of people living in a community. Okay, so it is a web of social relationship which is always changing, napapalitan yung society. Okay, next, okay, social, cultural, and political change. Okay, the concept of identity is related to social. Okay, ang konsepto ng tinatawag nating pagkakakilanlan ay related daw sa tinatawag nating social, cultural, and of course, political change. Okay, we have people, individuals, and collective identities have oftentimes transformed social order and paved the way for lasting change. For instance, for example, when Filipino first held the election in 1990s, only Filipino men could vote and participate in politics. So, nung panahon daw, nung taong 90s, only yung mga kalalakihang Pilipino lang daw ang kailangang mamoto at mag-participate sa tinatawag nating election. Okay. So, however, when Filipino women become more educated, either in the Philippines or abroad, either Philippines or abroad or dito or sa ibang bansa, they were enlightened about their right. Yung mga kababaihan daw ay namulat sa kung ano nga ba yung karapatan ng mga kababaihan. Why? Kasi way back in the year of or in the era of Spanish era, ang mga kababaihan ay walang karapatan. Only the man or only yung mga kalalakihan lang ang may mga karapatan. Ang kababaihan daw ay dapat nasa bahay lang. Mababa ang tingin sa mga kababaihan. Way back in Spanish era. So, the campaign for women to trade gained ground in the 1930s. Dito na lumaganap yung tinatawag nating campaign tungkol sa karapatan ng mga kababaihan noong taong 1930s. The framer of the 1935 Constitution allowed women to vote by the virtue of law that was passed by the National Assembly. The law is mandated a plebiscite on the question of Filipino women's suffrage, which required at least 3,000 votes to grant the woman right to vote. So, doon sa plebiscite na ginawa, kailangan lang daw ng tinatawag nating 300,000 votes lang para yung mga karapatan ng kababaihan na bumoto ay mag-granted sa kanila. Next is, pero the outcome of that is forever change the way women are regarded in society. Before attaining the right to vote, women were merely perceived as nurturer of their families. Tama? Like sa sinabi ko kanina, guys, ang mga kalalaki, ang mga kababaihan daw ay kailangan in-nurture lang nila ang kanilang pamilya. Ang karapatan lang nila ay alagaan ang kanilang pamilya. Which is limited rule in the public sphere. Kumaga, may limitado ang kanilang karapatan pagdating sa publiko. The suffragist movement is said to be the precursor of current right that Filipino women enjoy. It is also the example of how politics and social change have transformed Filipino women identities. For an example, for an insight, the first Filipino president was, the first woman Philippine president was Cory Aquino. Tama? Siya ang kauna-unahang presidente ng Pilipinas or naging babaeng presidente ng Pilipinas. So next, we have anthropology, sociology, and political science. There are three disciplines under which identity, culture, society, and politics are studied, are collectively called the social sciences, anthropology, and political science. What is social science? The social science are comprised of a wide array of academic disciplines that study the overall function of society, as well as the interaction among its individual members and institutions. Some of the most prominent academic disciplines in the social sciences are, of course, anthropology, sociology, and political science. With this field, there are contending views and specific ideas regarding the study of culture, okay, politics, and society. Okay. So, anthropology. Ano nga ba yung anthropology? Or bakit sila yung nag-aaral sa tinatawag nating kultura, lipunan, at politika? Okay. So, anthropology, the systematic study of biological, cultural, and social aspect of man. It is derived from the two Greek words, okay, which is anthropos and means man, and logos, which means study or inquiry. So, ibig sabihin, pag-aaral sa tao. Okay. It is a significant branch of knowledge because it is an integrated element from the biological science and humanities to what? To fully comprehend the complex human species, including their past practices in social patterns across diverse cultures. Okay. Next, sociology. Okay. So again, ulitin natin. Anthropologists, it is the study of man. Okay. Next is sociology. It is defined by Anthony Giddens. Okay. Defined by Anthony Giddens. Sabi niya, sociology is the study of human social life. Okay. Groups and society. It is an academic discipline that attempt to provide deeper assessment of individual and group behavior. Okay, as well as social phenomena. Okay, by examining the interplay between economic and political and of course social factors. Okay, next is yung tinatawag nating political science. Okay, what is political science? Okay, it is the systematic study of politics, which is described as the activity through which people make, preserve, and amend the general rules under which they live. Okay, political science focus on the fundamental values of what? Of equality, freedom, and of course, the justice in its process are linked to the dynamic of conflict. Okay, we have resolution and of course the cooperation. Okay, political scientists help us understand the nature and characteristic of authority and power distribution and how it shapes the way the society is organized. Okay, so they also analyze a wide area of topics, okay, including the system of governance, political theories, the lawmaking processes, political behavior, and ethics. Okay, policies and their implications. Okay, political organization, and of course, the what we call the electoral process. Okay, so based on that topic class, okay, we learn about what is culture, what is society, and what is politics, right? Okay, so in this session, we have I have only two questions. Okay, so how are identities important how are identities important in relation to yourself, other people, and society? And number two, how does social, cultural, and political influence the information of individual and group identity? Okay, so I hope guys you learn a lot from this session. Thank you for watching and God bless.